Hi guys, Energy Skins here. Today I will be teaching you how to make a skin on Skindex. It will be a simple skin, just a base, but it should be fun, hopefully. I hope you enjoy this, and let's get into it. If you've been on Skindex before, you will know this as the editor page. If not, it's the editor page. It's where you can select parts of the body that you want to colour in or paint, and paint them, colour them in. We'll start with blue, as that's my favourite colour. We'll use the bucket tool on the left to colour in the full body much quicker, and then we'll add the parts that make it look more realistic. Starting with the outline, which is a slightly lighter colour, I'll change the colour by using the colour changer, which is 2 places below the bucket tool. And so I'll draw the outline, and then we'll add 2 extra pixels to add more detail. Those 2 extra pixels will be 3 spaces below. This is 2 and I don't think that looks good, so we'll do another one. I'll just check it's 3 spaces below with 3 red dots, and as I can see that's correct and it looks good. So I remove the dots because we don't want them there, and then I add 2 slightly lighter pixels just beside those ones I've just done. A little below that, I'll draw another line with the same colour I used to the outline, which will mark where the stomach is. This is good, again, for just adding more detail, which is what we're doing at the moment for the body. It should just be 4 spaces across, so it's not too small, and if it's any longer, it would touch the edges, which, again, would be too much. Now we're just going to do the same for the back, so outline, just like this. And then the extra lines for detail, just remove that pixel. And then the 2 dots for detail, just checking where it is in proportion. And then, of course, the extra lighter pixels will come after that. And even though there's no stomach, we'll still do the same stomach line, again, because it looks better. So, after I've done this, then we'll move on to the arms. It's going to be quite similar, but of course it's the arms, so it won't be exactly the same, it'll be slightly different. There is something else I need to show you though. So, with the arms, select both arms, and then select the mirror tool, which is at the very bottom on the left, not the reset skin button. Don't press that, or you lose your work. So you press the mirror button, and then you can colour the outline in. But first, actually, you use the bucket tool to colour the entire thing in. When you use the bucket tool, note that it will deselect the mirror tool. That has happened to me before, and I've been wondering why it's not working, and it's quite annoying. But after you've done the bucket, then do the outline, just like I'm doing now. It may look weird, but it will look good in the end, don't worry. Kind of look at their face actually. Anyway, then you do the outline. First we can remove the body because that's not needed anymore, and then we can focus solely on the arms. First we will use the bucket tool again to make sure all of the arms are completely blue. Just like this. Yep. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and don't forget the bottom. And then just check it's all perfect again, line it up, and now we can add detail to the arms. So the arms don't seem to merge with the body, I'm going to actually make them a slightly lighter colour, which means everything will go 1 shade of lightness up. So I'll do that up, which means I'll have to do the next pixel up, and that will follow on for everything else. As you can see, I've not used the mirror tool, so I'm having to do it again for the second arm. Not too much of a problem, as it's not a very big thing to do. And also, when you're just making more detailed things, you don't want to do it exactly the same on both sides, because then it ends up looking boring. But for this, don't worry about it. And now that we're onto the lighter colours, we may as well add light to this part as well, just again to give it a more realistic and nicer looking feel. and then to the arms on the other side. So after making sure that the front is completely done for now, which it is, we can move on to the other side. So let's just swivel it around, and you can see that it's not done. So obviously I'm going to do it here now. So again, we'll just add detail to it, just making it look nice, the extra light pixels, and yeah, that's it for the arms on this side. But of course you can't forget the other side as well, so we'll just wheel it around again to add that extra shade of light onto that side, on the extra pixel and the regular part. Then you can just continue to add detail with extra lines, again just making it look nicer, and that is the whole point of making a skin, because when you play Minecraft, who wants to have an ugly skin? Sure, Steve is nice and he's not ugly, but if you can have your own, may as well be good. Now for the shoulders, we're going to put a bright pixel in the corner using the mirror tool so it stays the same, and then just go one shade lighter each time, darker each time, to make sure that the skin has a good layer of shade to it on its shoulders. This is probably going to be the most detailed part, as nothing else is this detailed. So after you've done the shoulders, you can move on to the bottom of the arms or the hands. So you just turn the arms upside down, just like so. This is going to be quite simple, as you just need to get the lighter colour and draw a small square in the centre of the hand. Now we can get the body back again just to make sure it looks good, which I think it does. Might just want to make a few edits on this side though, as I've put the arms up too high. So I'll just get rid of all that and move everything down a few pixels. Just like this, get the colours, put them in, then get the lighter pixel and select that in the middle, just like it is on the other side of the body. So for now, that is the body and the arms done. And now we can move on to the legs. The legs are going to be similar to the body and the arms in the place they join anyway. So first we'll start using the bucket tool to colour in all the parts of the leg. First on this one, and then on this one as well. So first we'll select the mirror tool so that it does everything the same on either side. We'll remove one side of the leg just to show you how it works, and then I'll select a lighter colour and draw in that line on the leg. Selecting the other, you can see that it's right there as well, proving the mirror tool does work. Here is where you can see that it's similar to the arms and the body, because I will draw a lighter section in the middle of the legs, which adds more detail. So here it is, and then I'll just continue with the extra pixels and then the lighter shade of leg, which is very similar to the arms. And then, even though you can't see it, we'll just continue it over the top just for effect, just like that. And of course, you can't forget to go round the back as well. So you can just quickly do that. Of course, don't forget, if you need to catch up, you can't pause the video. So I'll just do that down there, and the lighter shade there, and the lighter pixels, like I've done there, in the middle. Just checking to see what it is. I'll just select the colour using the colour picker tool, and that will be that for the legs. So once you've done the legs, don't forget the extra pixels, sorry about that, you can now move on to the feet, the bottom of the legs, I guess. Technically still the legs, but I like to think of them as the feet. So the bottom of the feet is going to be pretty much exactly the same as the bottom of the arms. Just because why not, I'm going to do it darker, and on the arms I did it lighter, I believe. But it doesn't hurt to change things up every now and then. So in fact, just to prove my point, I will go lighter. And then you are done. All that would be left is the head, but the head is more complicated than the others, so we'll do that on another video. So, now that that's all done, I guess I'll just show you how to upload the skin, and on another video, like I said before, we can do the head. To upload the skin, just press upload to Skindex and give your skin a title. I'll be calling mine Blue Body. And then you can choose to give your skin a description or not, it doesn't matter. And then also you could choose to give your skin a tag. It's not the most important thing in the world, but if you want your skin to get noticed more readily, give it some tags. Now all that's left to do is to upload the skin. So let's get rid of this keyboard and scroll down to the button that says I'm not a robot. Because if you're making a skin, I'd hope you're not one. Anyway, that's all you need to do. Press upload and your skin enters the website for anyone to use. There's my skin right there. So all you need to do is press on the skin and that's the video done. I hope you like this tutorial. Sorry if I sounded too formal or awkward or weird. It's been my first time, so hope you enjoyed and see you around.